just want to thank everybody for coming tonight. Both my dad and the family really appreciate it. And just a few things to share with you. I remember a few years ago I asked my dad when he was only about 92 or so, like, did you ever think you were going to live this long? And he said, I had no idea. You know, I kind of figured 65, 75, maybe tops. But I started thinking about it later. And I can think of at least 3 reasons why my dad has lived this long and not just lived this long, but lived a healthy quality of life. One thing is, he's always been a real healthy eater. I mean, back from the time that we were growing up, before eating healthy was in vogue, my dad, I don't ever remember him eating steaks. I don't ever remember him eating desserts. And he always had, like, really small portions. So, well, yeah, maybe a pastry here and there, or some hamburgers or something, or pretty Danish. But basically, he was a real healthy eater. The second thing is that my dad really, and you know, this is something I think we can all learn from, really has been able to live his passion. As I think about the time I've been around, I think my dad kind of had 2 lives. The first one, as many of you probably know, he owned a retail store in Dover, but he always played the piano on the weekends. He'd be playing at weddings and, you know, restaurants and stuff in the area, and that was always his real passion. And then the second half of his adult life, when I've been around, he's just focused on the piano, and I think that's what's allowed him to live as long and as healthy a life as he has, because he's been doing something he enjoys doing, that he's obviously really good at, and he's around people. And there's a third reason that I think I will think of in a minute here. Oh, the third one is the power of positive thinking. For those of you that are on the copy list for the emails or on Facebook for my dad, it was about 6 months ago that he planned this gig. I mean, like, he's 98 and a half, and he schedules a gig 6 months in advance on his birthday.
1 year.
Oh, a year in advance. And it was like, my wife Emmy and I, we were like, should we make the trip up, or should we wait till he turns 100? That'll be a really big one next year. We decided, what the heck, we'll come this year and we'll come back next year, too. But just the fact that he planned a gig 6 months in advance at the age of 98 and a half, I mean, I think there's just the power of positive thinking and, expecting he's going to be here. And in fact, after tonight's performance, my sister Roz, a.k.a. Dad's agent, is negotiating a contract for the owner of the Canal House for next September 13th. And the negotiation is going to be a guaranteed contract, full payment up front tonight. We can be sure that if something does happen to one of us, that, we'll still make sure that Dad gets his due. So those are a few things that I wanted to share with you, and there's one other thing that we wanted to make a special announcement tonight, hoping to get your support. And my dad wanted to wait till tonight to make this announcement with friends and family here, but my dad has decided to run for president for the year 2000. And the only issue up for debate is who is he going to have as his running mate. And we've never had a Jewish president, and my desire is that Bernie Sanders becomes his running mate, so we can have the Hebrew ticket, and it'll also make Bernie look a hell of a lot younger. We want Hank. We want Hank. We want Hank. We want Hank. So thanks again for all.
We're going to nominate Bernie.
No. For sure, yeah, whatever, right? There's lots of opportunities. We've only just begun. So, Ross, did you have anything else you want to say? Did you? All right. He wants the mic back. Surprise, surprise.
First of all, I'd like to say that I appreciate having so much family here tonight, and also a lot of friends. And the music business has been a great thing in that I've met so many wonderful people who have become great friends. And there's people here that I knew when I was younger once. And it's with great joy that I see so many people that I know. One other thing I wanted to say is this. I want to thank Roz and Brian, by the way, for all